A very good morning to all of you, class 8th. So, chapter number 3 was going on, understanding quadrilateral, and exercise 3.3 was going on until question number 6 we have solved. So, question number 7 we are going to solve in today's lecture. Question number 7. So, students, let us draw the figure. The adjacent figure, hope, is a parallelogram. Let me draw the figure. Adjacent figure, hope is a parallelogram. Hope. Okay. And one diagonal is given. So I have drawn this. This angle is 40 degree. Angle EX. This angle is Y. And exterior angle is 70 degree. We have to calculate the value of X, Y and Z. So few angles are given to us and we have to calculate the value of X, Y and Z. So students, we should apply the properties which we have learned. As you can see, hope is a parallelogram. So EH is parallel to PO. Okay, EH is parallel to PO. So this two angle means angle EHO and angle PO. Suppose I am giving this angle a name R. So angle EHO will be equal to angle POR, and the reason will be why these two angles will be equal, that is corresponding angles. If two parallel lines are there, you can see this is a line, this is a line, EH and PO, both are parallel line and transversal is drawn. So these two angles will be corresponding angles and will be equal. So by corresponding angles. So these two angles will be equal by corresponding angle, and so 40 plus, this is a missing angle, suppose this is Z, 40 plus Z will be equal to 70 degree. So Z will be how much? 70 minus 40, that will be 30 degree. So one missing angle we have calculated and that is 30 degree. Now students, X we have to calculate. If this angle is 70, then what will be the value of this angle? Both are which kind of angle? Both are linear pair angle. So if this angle is 70 degree, this will be 110. Yes or no? Because both are linear pair angle. And the sum of linear pair is always 180. So if this is 70, the remaining angle will be 180 minus 70, that will be 110 degree. So once we have calculated this angle, now in triangle POH, we can apply the angle sum property. So Z, we already have calculated Z, that is 30 degree, plus this angle is 110, one angle Y is missing, so sum of all these angle will be 180. Why this will be 180? By angle sum property. By angle sum property. So students, 30 plus 110, this will be 140, plus Y is equal to 180. So Y will be how much? 180 minus 140, that will be, Y will be 40 degree. So Y we have calculated and that is 40 degree. So students, this we could calculate by another method, that is both these are alternate interior angle, then also this could be 40 degree. And this angle is 110, then the angle on front of this will also be 110. Why? Because opposite angles of parallelogram are equal measures. So X is equal to 110, in bracket we will mention opposite angles of parallelogram. Opposite angles of parallelogram. So this is how we can prove. I hope you understood the values, that how we have calculated this X, Y and Z. So let us solve students another question. Question number 7 is done. Now we are going to solve question number 8, and let me draw the first part of this. Question number 8, first part. So we have to draw a parallelogram. What is the name of the parallelogram? That is GUNS. In short, we can call it as GUNS. This is given 3x, this is given 18, this is given, SN is given to us 26, and GO is 3y minus 1. We have to calculate the missing values, that is the value of x as well as the value of y. So students, as we know, GUNS is a parallelogram. GUNS is a parallelogram. So all the properties of parallelogram will exhibit for GUNS. So we know the opposite sides are equal. So GS will be equal to NU. Why? Opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides. We can mention like this. So 3x will be equal to 18 and x will be how much? 18 upon 3. So the value of x will be 6. One missing value we have calculated. Similarly, GO will be equal to SN. Why GO and SN will be equal? Opposite sides of parallelogram. We should mention this. Opposite sides. So students, GO is how much? 3y minus 1 will be equal to SN. That is 26. Now minus 1 will shifted on another side. So this will become plus 1. So 3y is equal to 26 plus 1. 3y will be equal to 27 and y will be 27 upon 3, that will be 9. So both the values of x and y we have calculated for this problem. So let us solve the second part of this question number 8. Question number 8, second part. So second part is we have to draw a parallelogram first. Let me draw the parallelogram. So we have drawn, what is the name of the parallelogram? That is runs. Diagonals we have to draw. One diagonal, another diagonal we have drawn. One is given 16. This is given x plus y. This is given 20. This is given y plus 7. Point of intersection have no name. So let us give it a name O. So students, we have studied one property, that is diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So that is why OR should be equal to ON, as diagonals always bisects. So OR is going to equal to ON. So 16 will be equal to x plus y. That is going to be first equation, and we will mention that property, that is diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So everywhere, whenever we will do any mathematical term, we should define it, that by which reason both are equal. So we will mention the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Now students, y plus 7 is going to be equal to OU will be equal to OS. Why? By the same reason, that is diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. So y plus 7 will be equal to 20. Now plus 7 will shift it on another side, will become minus 7. So y is equal to 20 minus 7, y is equal to 13 centimeter. Now if you will substitute the value of y in equation 1, substitute y in equation 1. When you will substitute this, then x plus 13 will be equal to 16. Now plus 13 will shift it on another side, will become minus 13. So x will be equal to 16 minus 13, that is 3 centimeter. So both the values of x and y we have calculated. So this question is solved. I hope you understood this. So let me erase this. Now students, we are going to solve question number 9 of the exercise 3.3, question number 9. So one figure is given to us. Let me draw this figure. So we have drawn the figure. Let us draw it fully. As you can see, there is one separate parallelogram. What is the name of the parallelogram? That is CLUE, clue. There is another parallelogram. So let me draw this, complete this. That is RISK, RISK. And this angle is X, which we have to calculate. Okay, this angle is 120 degree. This angle is 70 degree. We have to calculate the missing value, that is of X. So students, if this angle is 70 degree, now clue is a parallelogram. Clue is a parallelogram. So we will use the property of parallelogram. Remember, I am writing this in short, parallelogram. But you mention it fully in your maths notebook. So clue is a parallelogram. So this angle, suppose this point is O, means this angle name is SEO, will be equal to angle CLU. Why? Why both these angles will be equal? As these two are opposite angles of parallelogram. So opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So we should mention this, opposite angles of parallelogram. So students, this angle SEO will be how much? 70 degree. By using this property, we have calculated this 70 degree. Now students, this angle is 120 degree. And if we discuss about the missing angle, this angle ESO, so we should use the parallelogram, that is RISK, RISK, that is the full name. So in parallelogram RISK. So what is the property which we have to use? This angle is 120 degree and this angle ESO, the sum of these two will be 180. Why the sum of these two will be 180? Both angles are adjacent angles of parallelogram. Why both are adjacent angles? As one side KS is common. So adjacent angles are supplementary in case of a parallelogram. So by supplementary angles, we will mention this, supplementary. Okay, so angle ESO will be how much? 180 minus 120. So this will be 60 degree. So students, this angle, as there is no space, I am writing this here. This angle is 60 degree. Now as you can see, OES is a very small triangle and two of the angles are known to us. So we should mention this in triangle EOS, apply angle sum property. Two angles are given to us, angle sum property. If we will apply the angle sum property, 70 degree plus 60 degree plus X is equal to 180 degree. So 130 plus X is equal to 180. Then X will be how much? 180 minus 130. So X will be 50 degree. So this is how we have calculated the missing angle X, and that will be 50 degree. So this is how we have to solve. The remaining questions we will discuss on the new lecture. And students, you are getting the YouTube channel link. So it's my request and it's my command to you people that when you will watch this video fully, just comment on the video on the YouTube so that I will able to understand that either you are watching it or not. It will be considered as your attendance. So there you have to comment along with your name. So thank you. God bless.